As always, please go ahead and retry the question before watching the video. A few things you need to know. If you don't know the answer to any of these, please add them to your cheat sheet, master them, and go back 5 before continuing in the video. What are the 3 main sentence structures? Independent plus independent, independent plus dependent, and dependent plus independent. How do you punctuate independent plus independent? The 5 ways. We're going to go into the detail what the 5 ways are because you don't know them for this question, but for now, you just need to know use the 5 ways. How do you punctuate dependent plus independent, independent plus dependent? The answer to that is comma always. With that in mind, we're going to go ahead and jump into this question. This one is a little bit confusing, and it's easy to confuse it with a confusing sentence question because they have rearrangements of the same answer, but it is actually a clause question. But even if you didn't recognize that, we're just going to go through each of the answers, see if we can find anything wrong with any of the answers. And remember, we're trying to train our brains to look to eliminate wrong answers instead of looking for the right answer. So, first one, for 14 months, Samson served in the army. So you could essentially just consider for 14 months an introductory phrase, and then we know that the clause starts right there. The clause starts with either the subject or the clause marker in front of the subject, but there is no clause marker in front of the subject. There's just an introductory phrase. So this is an independent clause. And then our next clause, she acted with exceptional bravery, is also an independent clause. And therefore, we have 2 independent clauses separated by a comma, which is not one of the 5 ways. So answer A is wrong because the clauses are separated improperly. Answer B, in the 14 months that Samson served in the army. So this is dependent. We have a dependent clause marker that in front of our subject. So this is a dependent clause. And so this would be dependent followed by independent. And I can't find anything else wrong with it. So we're going to leave this one. Answer C. Samson served in the army for 14 months. She acted with exceptional bravery and fortitude. This is going to be the most commonly picked answer because it sounds so good. This is why we want to be wary of picking answers based on what sounds good. If it sounds bad, that is often a reason enough to eliminate it, but picking answers based on what sounds good is not a good strategy. This is an example of why. So answer C is wrong because we have 2 independent clauses separated by a comma, which is not one of the 5 ways. So this is clauses separated improperly. Answer D. For her 14 months of service in the army, she acted with exceptional bravery and fortitude. This is awkwardly worded, and that is enough. If something is awkwardly worded, it is enough of a reason to eliminate it. And so we are going to eliminate answer D. And answer B makes complete sense, so that's what we're going with. If this video made sense to you, add it to your worksheet, master it, and then do the remaining clause 3 questions that you missed on this test. If you didn't miss any other clause 3 questions, go ahead and do the clause 3 mastery to get 10 correct in a row before moving on to the next category that you missed the most of.